I know that position.
You like that.
I know that position well.
Yeah, he arches you in. Yeah, I know.
Almost on my
you're on your
tiptoes.
tiptoes. You're on your tiptoes. You're on your tiptoes, arched like a little mermaid, arched.
Right, guys, question of the week. And the question of the week this week was, what's the most unhinged excuse you've used to get out of work? Guys, girls, make sure you comment below. Rang my boss and said, if I come in today, someone's going to get hurt.
Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't on it. There was something going on.
Oh, shit. Right. Most unhinged excuse you've used to get out of work. A bloke I knew was once so messed up on a Saturday night out that he asked a random lady to call his boss and say that he'd been in a horrible accident.
Okay.
Oblivious to his lie and waking up hungover and late for work on Monday, you can imagine the confusion his boss thought when he rocked up. Big man,
completely forgot about the whole thing.
Bro, forgot the whole thing. Just pulled up to work. Boss is like, what are you doing here?
What the fuck?
You were in a horrible, horrible accident Saturday night.
What are you talking about?
What?
I'm here, bro.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about?
Facts. What you been on?
A lady called me from your phone saying that you've been in a horrible accident.
Nah, check my call log, bro. That's where he knows he's fucked up.
Yeah, because he'll see it and he'll see the call and be like,
it's all flooding back. My bad, I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Wow, I'm a liar. Yeah. Don't believe me.
I was on a bender the night before and I needed to sleep. So I told them my wife had a miscarriage.
Okay, what the?
That's ridiculous.
That's
unhinged, bro.
That's
the definition of. The definition of.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Crazy.
This is disgraceful. The excuse that I wanted to use of I'm sick versus the excuse that actually came out of my mouth because I was so hungover and I had no filter. I called my boss and said, I'm still sore from a weekend of schlong getting a hold of me. I need the rest so I can walk again.
Damn.
Yeah. Boss, I can't get in. I can't walk.
I got.
Yeah, I've been getting fucked all weekend. I can't walk. I literally can't walk.
If I'm boss man, I'm like, fair play.
Yeah, fam, if I was the boss here and now, I would cross my legs like that. I would cross my legs, speak slower.
Yeah, fair play.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, who was he?
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve the rest.
Damn, I can't walk.
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty. Thank you.
Damn.
What's the most unhinged excuse you've used to get out of work? I told my boss I'm at my other job that pays more, then hung up. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. Because where do you find the audacity? Where do you find the audacity?
From the pay rise.
Yeah, 100. People, this is actually mad because I'm the guiltiest of it.
Yeah.
People, well, we as a country have the weirdest mentality when it comes to jobs, I lie.
Okay.
Like when you quit your job, you quit as if they've been smacking your mum every day.
Facts! That's
like
so factual.
You applied for this job, you interviewed and begged me for it, and then you came here and I've been paying you for it. And then when you decide you're done, you want to tell me to fuck myself. What did I do to you?
Facts. You came to me.
Yeah, you begged me. You got suited and booted and begged me for the job.
Facts.
I asked you where you said where you see yourself in 5 years. You said, look at my body. So why are you now here talking this mess? Oh, bro. Jobs, and I'm the worst for it. When I quit, bro, I quit with vigor. Right.
I'm not coming back.
I'm never coming back, bro. Right. Most unhinged excuse you used to get off work. I said that I got in a huge car accident and that I'll be staying overnight in hospital. My manager and some of my co-workers made a fund and they sent me $500. Later on that day, I ran into my boss and his wife at a Lady Gaga concert. Where I said I didn't even bother showing up.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, I didn't even bother coming back.
You know you're charged.
Yeah, it's game over, bro.
You know you're charged.
It's 100% game over, bro.
That's jokes. Most unhinged excuse you've used to get out of work. He said, I'm sex deprived and now's my only chance. Straight to the point.
This is, immediate. You need to understand me.
This is my only chance. She wants it now.
Yeah, she wants it now. I have to go to her. I have to go. I'm deprived.
Dial tone. Yeah.
Damn. I'd appreciate the honesty. So I found this. I found this the other day on Instagram or something the other day. I think someone sent it to me. And it literally says, it's a text conversation between a guy and his boss. And it said, All right, mate. This is the employee. All right, mate. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get back to you. I know you probably think I've been on a bender with that money you dropped off to me on Saturday, but I had some bad family news that shook me massively, mate. Turns out me and my missus are related, and now it's a fucking police matter.
I didn't expect you to say police
Bro,
matter. That's
turns
crazy.
out me and my missus are related, and now it's a fucking police matter. I fucked it as well, because we was trying for a kid.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
Oh, I fucked it as well because we was trying for a kid. Do you still want me in today, even though I'm on my final warning? Bro.
Wow. That's jokes.
And then the boss replied, laugh at face. I thought I'd heard it all, Kane. I tell you what, geezer, don't bother. I'll be sweet. Sounds like you've got issues. Get sorted and drop me a message when your head's right. Bro.
I fucked it as well. We're trying for a kid. Wow, that's funny.
Now it's a police matter.
That's funny.
Bro, yeah.
Wow, that's funny.
Fuck.
Right, I've got a few more.
Cool.
Most unhinged excuse you've used to get out of work. I couldn't do another day in healthcare, so I slashed my own tires. Oh my God. Oh, one more from me.
Oh, cool.
An ex-co-worker started a fire because she wanted to go day drinking with her girls.
Started a fire.
Started a fire because she wanted to go day drinking
Bro,
with her
I'm
girls.
not gonna lie. When I used to work in an office, every time the fire alarm would go on, I'd pray to smell smoke. I
said this before.
I would pray to smell smoke. Please burn this bitch down.
Do you want to go home?
Bro, all I want is to go.
Oh my
Bro, I
God.
remember there was one time, because I lived far, I remember my boss teased me. It was lunchtime and it was predicted a snowstorm to come in the afternoon.
Okay.
She pulled me aside. She was like, "Oh, I know you live like an hour away. If when snow starts to fall, I'm just gonna send you home because I don't want you guys. I don't want you stuck here. Not me." I was like, "Cool." I was thinking, please, brother. The snow never came. I was looking at the window the whole time like a puppy waiting for his owner. The snow never came, bro.
Oh God.
Fuck, that's funny. Guys,
Girls.
Snatched update. Oh, what I'd do for a monster, you man. I don't think we got this, bro.
Oh man,
I just want it.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry you feel like that.
It's jarring because now it's not even withdrawal stuff. It's just, I just want it. Yeah, when I have the monster withdrawals, if anything, that's better for me. Because I'm like, this is bad for me.
Okay.
But days like today, I'm just like, I would just feel better and more engaged in what we're doing if I could just slam one of those Journeys back.
I bet you.
It would feel so good, bro. I'd be on like 10-10, James.
You need to find a way to get used to it, man. Well, then again, you are getting used to it. It's just on days like, there are certain days and certain times you're like, fuck, I could use a monster. You're not craving it 24/7.
Yeah, because it's not like a mood. I feel like I was literally using it before as like a mood regulator. Like to not like just to feel something. And right now I feel fine. Like I know I can chill and have a good day and everything's gonna be fine. But I'm like, but how good would I feel if I had one? I'd feel really good.
What about taking pre-workout?
That's too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the milligram situation with the caffeine?
So like so a monster, we're talking like, let's say, I think a monster's like 150 milligrams of caffeine. A strong, healthy pre-workout, we're talking 300.
Oh.
So I could take a pre-workout now, but also that means you can't take two pre-workouts in a day. You'll die.
Okay.
So I want to take one before we go to the gym.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't dare tease one now and then try and double up in the gym. That's scary.
How are you feeling when you were taking your pre-workouts with monsters?
Bad. It's not good.
Well, how were you doing it then?
Because I don't think you understand. I was numb, bro.
Oh my God.
I was numb, bro. My caffeine receptors were completely fried, bro.
Damn.
It wasn't doing anything. I needed more and more and more.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to fuck around with caffeine, bro.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
I don't touch caffeine, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. And since I've been off the monster,
Yeah.
pre-workouts have been hitting, bro.
I bet, G.
They've been hitting, bro. Like, I'm talking like G-spot hitting. Like, bro, I've been in there.
I fucking bet, bro.
Oh, I've loved it. I've loved
bet.
every second of it.
I have a confession. I slipped up on my diet, not like sweet wise.
Okay.
I've not had a sweet in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks now.
Gang.
But there were 2 nights when we gamed rematch. I think both nights, both rematch nights, I ordered McDonald's. But the first night I ordered 2 grilled chicken wraps. The second night I caved and ordered. They've got a new burger, like a big warp or something.
I want it.
Yeah.
I see adverts everywhere, you man. I've seen adverts everywhere.
I got that and nuggets, and I was like, fuck's sake. Because I needed some. I had no pre-prepped protein. Everything was in the freezer, so I was like, fuck. I just got off too late and I need something to eat. But I would say, I can't remember what it's called. Is it big something? Pause?
It's called I can't remember what it's called, but I keep seeing billboards on it, bro. It looks good.
Yeah. Whatever it's called, it's gash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so, I feel like it's one of those burgers that's trying to find its own identity, but can't find it.
It's just a mixed match?
It's a mixed match, and I'm just not a fan.
Damn, because it looks good, bro.
It does look good. It was a waste of my time.
That's good, though.
It was a waste of my time. Yeah, I'm happy. Like, I've had 2 McDonald's back to back last week, and I was disappointed in myself.
Fair.
And it's not going to happen again because I'm going to make a solid effort to try and meal prep. So if I game, I know I've got food for afterwards.
Okay.
I'm just not doing that again.
2 nights in a row is atrocious.
It is atrocious, James. I was so disappointed in myself. And there's no swings and roundabouts. Like, I can't say, because I've been drinking water, not having sweets and all this bullshit, been doing my walks, that means it can offset with the 2.
Yeah.
It was bullshit. But what I would say, I went back to tennis last week for the first time in like 3 weeks because of my bus up quad. And best session I've ever had.
Really?
Best session I've ever had. After we did like the warm-up rallies, he was like, bro, you sure you've not been playing? I was like, I ain't played shit. I ain't played shit, bro. It was really, really good. And we were trying to learn how to serve, or you're trying to teach me how to serve for like the best part of half an hour. Most difficult thing. Serving is difficult, bro.
Oh, bro.
Serving
What we talking? I don't think I'm under any illusion that it's not.
Serving is difficult. So yeah, I've got footage of that on my, because I vlogged that for the first time.
Oh, amazing. Nice.
I vlogged that for the first time, so I'm going to do it again this Friday. But bro, that was difficult. But when I say I was sweating buckets afterwards, I was sweating buckets more than usual. And I got on the scale after my tennis lesson, and I've reached my lowest weight I've ever reached in terms of like
weighing yourself as an adult?
No, not necessarily weighing myself as an adult, but like intentionally training to lose weight as opposed to losing weight because I've not been training.
Yeah.
So my lowest weight was 97.2. And I started on 99.9 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Holy shit.
GG's, bro.
Fair fucking play.
GG's.
I'm getting there.
That's dope.
Gang.
I'm getting there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my week's been cool.
Yeah.
My week's been really cool. I didn't train as much. I've been busy. Didn't get to train as much as I wanted to. Even there was 2 days in a row where I was like, gym today. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I still train like 4 or 5 times.
we trained together Tuesday. Well, we went to the gym on Monday. I just stretched, I remember. We trained Tuesday, Wednesday.
It was a good session, by the way.
It was a good session. We trained Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, I think I just went for a walk. No, Thursday I went to the gym. I did abs and stretch. And Friday I did tennis. So Saturday and Sunday I didn't go to the gym. But
Nice.
I walked on Saturday.
Gang.
And then Sunday I took my day off.
Gang. Yeah, I've done like 5 sessions this week. I'm feeling good. I've done something to my back from time ago. It's been bothering me for
The same disc spot?
Yeah. It's been bothering me for ages now.
Damn, bro.
And it's from that one. I think I told you, man. I had a really, really stiff back, and then I knew I shouldn't have done a heavy leg session that day.
Yes.
And I did it anyway, and it's just been finished from there.
Okay, James, why haven't you seen someone since? This is a serious question. You've complained about this. I can't even say the number. So many times. Why haven't you done anything about it?
But it's okay. Realistically,
Yeah.
it's only been an issue.
Yeah.
So I've obviously complained about it for years.
Yeah.
But I haven't complained. You probably wouldn't notice, but I haven't complained about it in about a year.
Okay.
And I think I told you before, I'd started to implement like back squats back into my routine.
Yeah.
I was able to do all these things because my back has been absolutely fine. It's been fine for a long time.
Okay.
And it was different in terms of where I said, any back issues that I've been complaining about for like the last year have been like my mid back here.
Okay.
Which is like a struggle sometimes. But that's just like, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but whatever. It doesn't bother me enough for me to seek help. It's only when I like load up my back like real heavy with weights that I'm like, damn, this fucking hurts.
Yeah.
But my disc thing, I haven't felt in like over a year. And I've been pushing things that I haven't usually been doing. Like when we're doing like trap bar deadlifts and all this kind of shit, and like anything deadlift, back squats. I haven't done those in years intentionally because my back's been bad. Okay. And I've been, for the last like few months, I've been pushing them back into my routine and I've been really enjoying it.
Okay.
And it was just that one day where I woke up, had a really bad night's sleep on a shit mattress. My back was killing me. And then it was leg day and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to ignore the pain. Heavy back squats, hack squats, leg press, all the things that curve your back. And since then, my back's been finished. Seeing someone, I did have a massage booked a few weeks ago. I had to cancel it for work stuff. The reason I don't see people is because I feel like my schedule is so all over the place.
Yeah.
Week after week, I get so frustrated with, and it's the same thing I had with my therapist, so frustrated with booking in things in advance.
Yeah.
And then on the week, something fucking happens with work and I have to cancel it. And it happens so often that I just get myself into a mental place where I was like, I'm not booking nothing anymore.
Okay.
And even in days where I'm like, I'm definitely home this week so I can do this, it always changes all the time. And it always ends up being like a one-off. Like, this week on a Thursday I can do it, but the next week, something happens and the next week something happens. Like this week we're working every single day. So it's another one of those things.
Fair.
That's why.
That's fair.
But it's
annoying.
It's annoying, but it's also not a good enough excuse. You should put me on my spot, because at the end of the day, it's like, if I want to fix my life, I can say all these excuses. I don't like the fact, I don't like hiding behind excuses, because I can say, yeah, because I'm busy and all this kind of stuff. And then you could be like, okay, and then I'll just sit here with a sore back.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool, if I'm going to complain about it, do something about it. Regardless if you're busy. But anyway, that was that. Snatched has been really, really cool. Yeah. We dropped our gymnastics episode the other day.
We did.
And
that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of
that
fun.
That was a lot of fun.
It might be one of my favorite episodes we've done, period.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
100%. It was what I watched it back and was like literally in pieces laughing. In physical pieces laughing.
I saw you analyze my fucking vaulting on your stream.
On the stream.
Yeah.
It's the when your legs got caught on it and then you fell forward.
Yeah.
Hands down, top 3 funniest things I've seen. I'm sorry, I had to watch it 3-4 times.
I saw.
Bro,
you see it
I had a feeling, because obviously we'd come off stream. I had a feeling, I bet he's watching my stream whilst I continue this. I bet he's watching my stream.
I did.
And yeah, it's it was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was.
It was fucking funny. And obviously, yeah, my first one as well. I got the stick. My first one was the worst.
Your first? Oh,
my first vault, because I went first in the vaults.
Oh yeah.
And then I went face first, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a lot of fun.
It's a good episode, man.
Really, really, really good episode. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. The feedback's been really good. And we have a trailer for you guys if you're interested. So that's now. Today, we are doing gymnastics. I want to end today knowing how to backflip. That's not looking easy.
I felt some, you man.
Oh my God. Yes, bro. Cool. So that was gymnastics, guys. So if you want to get involved and get the Snatched episodes every week, it is patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs.
Yes, sir.
It's £3 a month.
10p a day.
Run the P.
SNG.
And then you'll get bonus episodes every Thursday. If you've got a big dick and bigger pockets, then jump on tier 2 and enjoy all of the Log Cabin, all the Snatched episodes that come out every Saturday.
Yes, sir.
You had a question about Snatched?
Yes, I do have a question about Snatched. So since everyone has been training, eating well, drinking water, doing your walks, this, that, and the other, and doing whatever it needs to be to get yourself fit for summer, it's a question for you guys, questions in the audience, write in the comments below. Is there anything you guys will continue to do once the 60 days are over? Is there anything you'll keep like implementing
into
your routine?
For me, 2 things. One, I've mentioned, I'm cutting down my monster addiction. 100%.
Yep. Okay.
100%.
Okay.
That has to change. 2, the whole, obviously, I haven't touched, so this is what, week 3 now? I haven't touched yeast and dairy once. I've not slipped up once.
Nice.
It's not past my lips. Nice. And I felt great for it.
Nice.
I feel so much more energized and just light and like whatever.
Nice.
Like that, I feel like I go through my day, so many days where I'm always, I'm always thinking, if someone pulled up on me on a beef thing, what kind of position would I find myself in?
Okay.
I think about that like all the time. So if we've done a heavy leg day and I can barely walk, I think if someone tries it with me, what am I going to do?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then like, yeah, if I'm like, the amount of times I think, if someone tried it with me right now, what would I do? And I think, bro, like I'm bloated and I feel uncomfortable and I would never feel at my best.
Yeah.
Since cutting out that, I always think, if someone tried to run out, I would be like light on my toes.
Okay.
I'd be light on my toes. Yeah, nimble. And I'd be thinking, yeah, let's go, bro.
Okay.
So that makes me happy.
Nice.
So the yeast and dairy needs to stay out. It's really difficult though.
I bet you.
It's really, breakfast is a fucking nightmare.
What are you having for breakfast?
I've just been having protein shakes at the minute because it's just the preparation is just boring, bro. It's just boring. And then like, it's fine once if I've got like meat and eggs and shit in the house and I've got time in the mornings to cook, calm. Days like today,
Yeah.
so right off, bro. Even when I'm looking online and all these things that I can order, bro, all of it, bread. It's all fucking bread.
Of course.
It's jarring, bro.
Of course.
But that meat, if I can keep the dairy and the yeast out, I've been having, I think I told you as well, the last thing I would say is actually two more things. Fuck, it's basically everything. Sorry, I'm waffling. The exercise every day, I've realized when I'm not going gym, my routine is fucked. And I should be going gym every day. And I realized the session that we did last Monday, which was just like an all-rounder stretch, core thing. I was, bro, I was murked afterwards.
But it was a very good session.
It was like really intense. Like cardio, stretch, like core training, everything. It was really intense. And I was sweating and I was murked and it made me feel so much better. And I was like, this can be a gym day. This is like an active recovery day. I need to be in the gym every single day.
I agree.
That was really nice. So I'm keeping that. And then lastly, I think I've been telling you every day I'll have like my like mineralized water, like hydration water in the morning with some amino acids, with some creatine, and I'll have like 500 to 600 milliliters of water as soon as I wake up with that, and it's been making me sharp and nice, bro.
Nice. Speaking of hydration, guys, we have partnered up with Heights. So I took my Heights hydration this morning on my way to work. Buzzing. I feel good. I feel great. How are you? Also been taking my biotics and my other pills as well.
Gang.
Yeah, I feel
Easy,
good, man.
no?
Easy.
Bro.
I take three pills a day. 2 of those pills has bag of stuff in it, so you don't have to worry. And the other one is just a biotic pill, so it's good for the gut.
Oh, bro, it's calm. It's and the hydration one is obviously like a no-brainer, bro.
Exactly.
Getting your hydration in first thing when you wake up, I promise you, man, you'll feel 10-10 every single day. So to get involved and get yourself some Heights, taking care of your supplementation, taking care of yourself, taking care of your health in this Snatched in 60 period that we're in, head over to heights.com/snatched. There is a healthy discount for you there since you're a sexy little painting and you belong to us. You belong to us and we take care of you.
Come on.
So enjoy the discount. It's a subscription-based supplementation company, so you don't need to worry about reordering, refilling every month. It just comes through the door. It's got as many nutrients, minerals that you need every day.
Yes, sir.
So head over there and get involved. And also, guys, finally, painting on the Whoop Snatched community. It's going well.
It is.
I woke up the other day and I was 561st in our leaderboard. Kick in the face.
Bro, when there was a week and a half ago, I was on my walk and I was just looking through the chat. They were calling you out.
Me?
Yeah, they were saying, where's James? James has never been in the top 100. Where's he at? Fuhad's killing it.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Where am I today?
Yeah, bro, they were.
James has never been in the top 100.
They were gunning.
Are you serious?
Mothers, bro. I was on my walk. I couldn't bring it to your attention.
Okay, I'm 272nd today.
Okay.
If I can get good sleep again, because I'm on okay, fuck this. So right now, I'm on an 85% recovery, and 93%, 93% recovery, 85% sleep, and right now I've got no strain. Okay. So if I can smash strain today, I should wake up tomorrow in the top 100.
Okay, cool.
On an 85-93, if I can get like a 12 to 15 strain,
all right,
I should wake up tomorrow in top 100.
All right, we're talking then. All right, say less. They said you ain't touched 100.
Okay, I'm getting 100 today.
They said you ain't touched it.
Okay, I'm getting 100 today.
They say you're sleeping, bro.
After I've trained, bro, I'm gonna check and I better be in the top 100.
Yeah, they say you've been sleeping.
Are you fucking serious?
All week, bro. They say you've been sleeping.
Nah. What?
They said you ain't moved, bro.
Are you?
I was on my walk. During my walk, I was looking, I was cackling. I put in the chat, ha, and kept it moving.
You contributed?
Yeah.
Sell it.
I was like,
Okay. No, I'm getting top 100 today. Are you fucking mad? James has been sleeping.
All week.
All right, say less. Cool. I'm getting a 15 strain today, and we'll shut these fucking bitches up.
Let's go.
Fuck that. That's another thing I've decided.
What?
I'm done pretending I'm not petty. I'm done pretending I'm not.
Be your true self.
Yeah, I'm gonna be my true self.
Okay, fair.
That's 100% it now.
Fair play.
Because people paint me with that brush anyway. And then anything I say, I've been seeing recently, like I get loads of messages and all this, especially with this Snatch stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Like people are picking apart anything I say, and they're like, "That's the petty one."
Oh.
There he is. He's rearing his ugly head. Here he is. Anytime.
That's the petty one.
bro. Anytime I try and be like, oh, cool. No. Like, it's all supportive. We're all there together. One thing I say, it can be anything. It can be the way I look to my right. Everyone's like, there he is. He's trying to hide. There he is. He can't help himself.
Yeah.
So you know what? Fuck it.
All right.
I'm doubling down, bro.
AJ.
And I will be in the top 100 today.
All right, gang.
And I will, whatever the fuck we do in Snatch, I'm winning. I don't care.
All right, man.
That's it now.
All right, man.
I'm tired of it. I'm winning now, bro. I don't care. It's over.
Say it with your chest, man. Say it with your chest.
But yeah, anyway, it's been fun so far.
It has been fun. Make sure if you guys want to jump in the community, make sure you guys jump on join.whoop.com/SNG. And if you want to be part of the community, if you want to be active, you want to talk to the other paintings, the code is on the screen right now. Back to the question. So Ellis, what are you going to be keeping post Snatched in 60 during your lifestyle routine?
I think definitely exercising every day.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to think, oh yeah, you need a rest day. You don't. You don't need a fucking rest day. Stop being a pussy. Get up. Like, you don't need it. Even if it's even if I'm knackered.
Yeah.
Cool. Go for a 45-minute walk.
Yeah.
You still walk. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think definitely the exercise every day. I don't think my diet's that bad anyway. I eat pretty cool, like with my dinners and that. As I see, like salmon and veg and shit.
Nice.
So yeah, I think the exercising every day, I think that's the main thing. The steps is cool, and I'm doing it for this challenge. If I'm being real with myself, I don't think I'm going to keep the steps up after. I'm just being honest with myself.
Fair.
I don't think I will. But yeah, as long as I exercise every day, I'm not really fussed.
Okay.
But I'm happy with that.
Calm?
Yeah.
Rem?
For myself, I guess more functional training.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything I've done up till now has either been just playing sports or straight sets in the gym, bodybuilding. It's boring. It doesn't offer anything. It's not fun anymore. So yeah, more exercises to improve how my gameplay would be in a sports situation. So more sports specific movements in the gym to help with whatever scenario I want to achieve.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Vert jump, standing broad jump, anything that can be applicable to being a better athlete than just a bodybuilder, you know. So yeah, taking a step away, or not stepping a step away, but just turning down bodybuilding, but athleticism up.
Nice.
Definitely something I want to do.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Nice.
Yourself?
For me, I'm definitely going to keep walking. I've enjoyed walking just around my area. I can walk for hours now, and I enjoy it. I would definitely say I am a lot more conscious of my water intake because obviously I told you, man, I've got an app, so I just fill that out every day. So there are, like yesterday, for example, I had 1.5 when I was guided.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like being more cautious and conscious of what I'm ingesting that way. And I would definitely say training as well. Like, even if, like you said, we went to the gym on Monday, we didn't do any like hardcore exercises, we just stretched and it felt great. So yeah, I would say definitely those three.
Gang.
But yeah, let us know in the comments, guys, what you guys are going to keep from this Snatched in 60.
Right, Ellis, you had a random question for us?
Yeah, I thought about this the other day. I don't know why, to be honest, but I thought about it the other day, and I just thought I'd bring it up. So, with AI developing,
Oh,
and all
God.
that shit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not a rant. with AI and that developing, yeah. Eventually, let's just be honest. There's gonna be like sex robots and stuff, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, they're gonna simulate girlfriends and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
My question is, right, if your missus ordered an AI sex bot for her, would you class that as cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you class it as cheating?
100%.
Yeah,
Because
think
technically
so.
it's just a sex toy.
Yeah, technically you're
Technically
right.
it is, but like AI is built to like impersonate people, like especially if it's a robot. So it's gonna have, if it's not gonna have personality, but it's going to have a form of personality.
What if she was like, it moves in that like a human, but she was like, oh no, I've coded it, so I've muted it. It doesn't.
So it doesn't speak. It just bangs her.
Yeah, it just bangs the shit out of her. The shit out of her.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know. Okay, at this point, I wouldn't class it as cheating. It's just like I don't know what I'm bringing to the table.
I'm any guy.
Yeah.
I'm any guy.
I don't know what way is up
She
anymore.
gets her satisfaction from metal,
Yeah.
not from
Damn.
me.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like, is it cheating? Like, do you class it as cheating? Because it's kind of human, kind of not.
Damn, it's a good question
Yeah.
there, Ellis.
I was wrapping my head on the train. I was just thinking
cheating?
about it.
I don't think it's cheating because you're not betraying me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
Emotionally, you are.
emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Where's the emotion? What emotion?
If you're having,
she values something else. than you.
yeah.
Yeah, but but like it's the same as a sex toy.
Is there emotional attachment?
How can no?
banging
It's muted. It doesn't even talk. It's just a
That
sex
doesn't
toy.
mean that he can't be. That doesn't mean that she can't be emotionally attached to something just because it's muted.
But what emotion is she feeling?
Well, we don't know.
Well,
She's
yeah, I don't know.
continuously I'm inclined to agree with Rem.
I'm
No,
saying,
but I'm asking you a man a question. You're saying there's an emotional attachment. I'm saying what emotion is it? And none of you man can tell me what it
No,
is.
but we-
So how do we know there's an emotional attachment?
Okay, we're speculating there could be emotion, because if she's bought this toy, then she's definitely bought it for a reason. If she bangs it once, for example, and she enjoys it, she's going to keep banging it.
Yeah, same as dildo.
Yeah, but with dildo, you have to. She's doing it to herself. But I
Okay,
understand your point. But
Okay, so what if it wasn't a dildo that you do for yourself? It's one of those automated ones that you can just do it.
them fuck machines.
So okay, let's just take it. Let's take it up.
Okay.
Dildo, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Let's say they invent another one where it's just same. It's just like it's got its own little platform.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't have to do it herself.
Okay.
Okay, so is that cheating?
No.
Okay, so then we've got that, and we just build a fake body around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Now it's cheating for some reason.
I think because
it's a
I think there's a percentage of cheating there because it's replicated the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
get
like,
it.
It's a personification
Yeah,
of
personification is
human
what I'm looking for.
But just based on this conversation, we're personifying it. There's no claim that she's personified it. You're saying there's an emotional attachment. You're saying there's potential emotional attachment. This is all based on your personification
I'm
of
assuming
it.
it's an AI robot as in human form.
Yeah, it
No?
is.
Yeah,
But what
yeah,
I'm saying
it
is
is, yeah.
Right.
the personification in terms of I've just said it's a building around it.
Oh, I
Go
know.
on.
I know why there's emotion, because it's because if it's in human form, then in my opinion, I feel like she would have bought it, personalized. So it's every AI robot isn't gonna look exactly like the same AI robot. She's
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, she's
personalize
customized
it to her taste.
Yeah.
I was saying what I was saying based on it looking like Sonny from flipping iRobot.
Oh.
He looks like he's just a. So
Nah.
I wasn't even saying it based on like it being
Nah, that's
personalized.
scary.
Yeah,
If she's
yeah,
fucking
that
that,
is
that's
scary.
scary.
That's what I'm saying.
There can't be emotion. Like, I'm
I'm saying
petrified.
it can still
If that's
be.
what she's fucking, I'm out
like,
the door.
If she's choosing.
Show me human form. Let me know she's still real.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
so I wasn't even going that far. I was saying
okay.
it's a basic robot that she's chosen over you, even if it's muted.
Yeah, that's what I was more with you in the robot thing.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
talking about big, black, scary
Yeah,
man.
I'm talking
Right.
about like
That she's
personalized,
customized.
customized.
To her taste.
That makes
So
more
I'm
sense.
thinking like 50 years in the future. Type
Okay,
shit.
cool. If you're talking about that, then yeah, obviously that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but if we're talking this, okay, I'm more inclined to agree.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
fine,
if
yeah.
we're talking, customized, skin looks real.
Yeah.
and she's picked it based on what she's attracted to.
Yeah,
that's
right.
yeah.
This is
okay.
where the personification
Yeah,
comes
then,
into
then
play.
obviously,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
created a replacement man.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it
And he's
doesn't
me.
look anything like you.
He doesn't talk back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're dreaming.
She just fucks her.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
bangs her, bro.
Yeah, that's
But how would you feel if she designed it to look exactly like you?
That's even worse.
Piss taker.
That's
I don't
even
know
worse.
if it would be a piss take.
Why not? Because you are right there.
But who's to say that she's not using me to my limits? Let's say she's built this one that looks exactly like me, and I'm banging her. But afterwards, I need juice. But she's thinking, I want more.
Yeah, so it
I
turns
want
that
more.
on. Yeah.
So
Wait,
she
then,
just,
innit?
she just tags, bro. She don't want to wait.
Wait for me.
She doesn't want to wait.
Nah, wait for me, fam. What is this?
Yeah,
You're that impatient.
what she wants 7 rounds a day.
And I can only give 5?
Let's be serious. Yeah, I was gonna say, Graham, let's be serious. I don't know who that was for.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, let's be serious for a second.
3.
We're all boys.
max if you
Three
space
max
it
on a
out.
great day.
If you space it, morning, evening,
on a great
night,
day.
yeah.
She wants 6'7", bro. You're 6'7".
Jesus
Fine,
Christ.
whatever, man. 2.5.
2.5. She
3.
wants 7. So she wants to tag in broski.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And it looks exactly like you. The tool is based off your tool. Exactly the same.
That's hurtful, man.
Why is it hurtful?
I don't know, because I would feel lesser. I know I'm giving 2.5. She wants 7. I don't know what the agreement was at the beginning of the relationship, whether that's changed or not. But that's different. That's a different tangent. But I just feel like I would feel lesser next to an AI version of myself
That doesn't
that
get
is
tired.
giving more. That
doesn't
doesn't
get
get
tired.
tired.
It doesn't
It
break a
never
sweat.
gets tired.
It doesn't break a
Doesn't
sweat.
break a
She
sweat.
says I'm nutting, he's banging and
Yeah,
stop.
and he doesn't change. Like that's what she likes, that consistent rhythm.
Yeah.
When she's close, he doesn't break rhythm.
Yeah.
Strides going, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
But she knows it doesn't. But he doesn't have the warmth that you have. He doesn't have like,
Yeah, it's
the
like-
human. She knows it's not real. It's just a nut. It's a glorified wank. But it looks exactly like you. You don't necessarily need to feel lesser. She still prefers that. She still takes your 2.5.
Rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, rounds.
specify.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. She still takes your 2.5 rounds.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't sit well with me, man.
No?
You'd be okay.
I don't know if I'd be okay. I wouldn't feel great, but
I know I feel terrible. I'm just gonna.
yeah, it wouldn't. No, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't enjoy it, but yeah, it's like I wouldn't feel lesser.
Okay.
I wouldn't. This is not fun.
I think after a while you will, bro.
Why?
Because this is not gonna be like a one and done. Or she's gonna practice this or sample this for like a week. This is her long term. Like you're staying with homegirl. So it's like it's gonna get her into a routine where she knows the position you want to nut in. She's like, oh, after you flip me and fucking flat doggy, we're tagging broski in because you're done.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's contextual as
You're
well.
done.
Are we present?
While she's getting clattered by broski, probably
Yeah.
not.
Who's
But she'd
Who's
probably
to say?
use him. She'd probably
Who's to
use him when
say?
you're not around. Like same way
You
they
finish
have a
your
wank.
third, she needs the fourth. What on now? You just said she needs a fourth now. She don't want to wait for me. She don't want to wait for you. Then what on?
Yeah, but that's just rude.
This is where I'm coming from, though.
Yeah, but because that's now it's crazy stuff.
That's
Because I'm saying,
contextual.
I'm assuming any girlfriend we've ever had or any wife that you're gonna have or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they play with themselves, right?
Yeah.
They don't do it as soon as you finish banging them and you're walking off and she's like, well, I want to nut again, so I'm gonna go. They do it in private, and I would assume that's how this continues.
You said she don't want to wait. I just went from that.
Yeah.
She don't want to wait hours and hours for you to recuperate. She's gonna get her nuts in when she gets her nuts. How she gets her nuts in now?
Would you be okay if she used the Donny first and then you after, as opposed to VV?
I think I would prefer that
The warm up.
Why?
because she's prepping herself for a main.
The main event.
That's what you're meant to be
Yeah.
saying.
You think you're the main event.
That's what you're saying.
You could
That's
be the
how
main.
you want to approach it mentally.
If that's how I want to approach it, then that's how I want to approach it. Well, either or, I'm looking for positives in the situation. Okay. Either or, you man, I'm looking for positives.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. But it's the same. It's the same about. There's also a vice versa, right? Yeah. You could get a homegirl that's just for top. Your girl could not want to give you top every day. Her throat's sore.
Top's different, I think.
I don't think it is.
I think in this instance, top is different.
Why?
Because I feel like with top, like you can't. For one, there's not going to be any gag reflex with the AI thing.
That's gonna bother her more.
Yeah.
This is why it's different. Like top and pussy are two completely different things for me.
Yeah, of course.
Like and
Yeah.
comparing the human one to the AI one, two completely different things. So I feel like dick for dick is the same thing. The only difference is he doesn't like stamina.
Yeah.
So and I just don't think top is a fair thing.
What are you trying to say? I don't understand.
I'm trying to say that if I only had an
AI
AI
robot.
drawn just for top, I think that would be an argument.
Oh,
More so than
okay.
Yeah,
I'm with you now.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
I think that's just a no-no.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she won't allow it in the yard.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be addicted if the throat is throated, because I know what her throat feels like.
Yeah.
And I know what this AI throat feels like. Like it's
Yeah.
just gonna be a no-no.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's never gonna work. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem.
Addicted.
It's gonna be
Facts,
a problem.
bro.
Yeah.
Ah, that's funny.
Good
That's
question.
actually funny. Good question.
Very good
Damn, man.
Yeah, interesting.
Damn.
Yeah.
I couldn't. No, realistically, no.
You
Hey.
didn't- what about you? You didn't say it. You didn't answer.
I wouldn't care if one, it doesn't affect my sex life with my missus,
Okay.
and if it looked like me, and I'm not fucking. It's not a threesome. I'm not. You know, I shouldn't be there. It should be. Oh, Ellis is at work. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I'll get
I'm
the
bored and
AR,
horny.
yeah, take him out the cupboard and yeah. And he
What
just
if, you're
cracks on.
what if you're driving home one day, you see her in like, see her in your front room,
Silhouette.
silhouette thing, and it's just her.
Yeah, I'll be like,
dogs.
oh, Jesus Christ.
The position thing is mad for me. You don't need to be doing positions. In my opinion, there should be a means to an end. That's where it would bother me.
So just like missionary and
Yeah, the same way that she would not now. Just
what if
like
she can only nine doggy.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
But if
so
you can only nugget doggy,
yeah,
then you're
then
only doing
fine.
doggy.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how you get your nut as fast as possible.
You walk into the living room, she's on, man. It's
Yeah, you're not. No.
legs wrapped.
No.
sturdy with it.
Yeah, no. Like lifting her up. No.
She's screaming.
So you don't care until you set the rules. That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is it's a means to an end. Yeah.
But she's got to use it though in a way that doesn't affect how you feel.
No. She has to use it. She has to use it in a method of I'm using this to nut. I'm not trying to make love to this thing.
She's not trying to make love. She's trying to switch a few positions.
No, she's trying to nut. That's my boundary. My boundary is you're using it to nut. So that's it. Because there's no other reason for it to be here. Because then that's when, in my opinion, where we do creep into the emotional thingy. Because if you're not even trying to nut, then what are we doing?
Imagine you get home one day and they've like had an update and now it's not mute anymore. It starts talking.
It's
and
gone.
shit. Yeah, but you won't know though because you're away. You see what I'm saying? She only unmutes. She pressed that unmute button when you're out. You
Yeah.
dip.
You never know.
You're never gonna
You
know.
never know.
So what do you mean imagine? I don't know. What are you asking me?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
fair.
To be fair, I'm just speculating shit.
You never
But
know.
it would bother you. So it would bother you if it can talk then.
Oh,
If it's got a bit of personality and a bit of charm, you
The
know,
whole
like
thing will bother me. Period.
The whole thing.
you come home from work and like you can hear on the other side of the wall, like you can hear it talking. And
It
stuff.
can't spit gamer, no.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but it's AI. It learns shit.
Yeah, of course.
So it just knows her well. It just knows what to
It
do.
knows her well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It just
that-
it learns
it's,
from her.
It's been studying her
Yeah.
since the
Yeah,
day
yeah.
she switched the bitch on.
Cool. I have a question for you quickly.
All right,
So, obviously, we went to watch Chris Brown yesterday.
we did.
It was a good time.
It was
Great performance.
great.
Really, really nice. What are you doing and what are you work on?
I just know where this is going.
Okay, cool,
'Cause I
cool,
know
cool.
you.
All right, yeah. Obviously, bro's renowned for his meet and greets.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing if, let's say, we get tickets to go see him, and when we check and they're like, oh, they're throwing in meet and greet tickets. That's cool. So we queue up and we're waiting in line, and every girl in front of us is doing the most.
The most, yeah.
It gets up to your turn, you pull up, and bro's in autopilot.
So he just
Yeah,
assumes.
yeah, he's in autopilot. You walk up to him.
Yeah.
He grabs your throat, tilts your hip forward to your things like that, and the photographer goes snap. Yeah. He grabs your jaw here, lifts you up because he's taller than us. Yeah. Lifts you up like that, grabs just the base, the base of your spine, half of the top of your belly, and pulls you in.
I know that
Arches
position.
you like that.
I know that position well.
Yeah. He arches you in. Yeah, and you're
I'm on my
like
tip- almost on my
you're on your
tippies.
tiptoes. You're on your tiptoes. You're on your tiptoes, arched like a little mermaid, arched. He looks you dead in your eyes and then just lets go and
It's
waits
too
for the next
late,
one.
yeah.
Snapped. They move you one. They move you one. What are you doing?
Like this camera's right. I'm running to and smacking it on the ground. I promise you. Because I can buy another one. So all the previous pictures, that's their business. I'm slamming that camera to the ground.
It's auto. It's plugged.
Oh,
It's
so
plugged
it's straight to the screen.
just like on a roller coaster. It's auto. It's straight on the screen, bro. It's autoed.
I'll scream, Chris! Chris!
Bro, the
What's
security,
all this?
The security will have you arm and leg like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we saw bro getting carried out yesterday. They have you arm and leg.
Drapes me out.
Bro, yeah.
Nah, man. I'll be so angry.
Yeah.
I'll be so angry. Like, what's all this, man?
Shade room, snag it.
Oh, yeah. I'm done for.
Yeah. There's nothing you can say.
There is nothing I can say, man, because it's so annoying that I know it will happen to me because I went first. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because I know it's crazy because after he does it to me, he snapped out because shit, I was annoyed.
My bad. And it just daps you and then dead.
But that picture's already got. It's on the internet.
It's on the internet, bro.
It's already there. And then your one is just gonna be like because he's clogged.
Yeah, because I'll tell him don't
touch
do
me.
anything like that.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, and I'm just cool.
It's annoying because my reactions are quick. So as soon as he like tries to draw for my throat, I would have smacked his hand. But in this scenario, he's already done it, so it's annoying.
Yeah,
it's
game over, bro.
It is game over.
Would you come on here and try and explain yourself, or would you just not want to shed light on it?
I think this is two pronged. Because if I don't shed any light on it,
You're confirming it.
I'm confirming that I agree to this.
Yeah, 100%. That's why you paid for that ticket.
Exactly. But if I do shed light on it, I'm shedding light on it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like it's a double-edged sword, man. And the more I try and double down and try and explain myself, the more it's gonna seem as if I'm just a liar.
Yeah.
Because the comments are gonna fight back like, why do you say nothing?
Yeah, bro.
Because it looked like you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You were on your tiptoes, for fuck's sake. Do you see what I'm saying? Why didn't you take another?
Yeah,
I don't have the time to explain all of these things because you weren't there.
Yeah, 100%.
You didn't see me get touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, fuck that. What about you? What would you do?
Knowing me, I would just shut down. In the moment, the whole like smacking the camera, the causing a ruckus, I would shut down. I would shut down. Wow, it would really. If you're not beating the alligator, I'm never getting out of it.
Oh, you're definitely.
I'm never getting out of it. The most I can do is put it behind a paywall and hope for the best. I just hope for then say there's more where that came from. I'll put the picture as a thumbnail on Patreon and say there's more where that came from.
Okay.
And hopefully make a bag, disappoint people because there's not more.
Oh, yeah,
and then be like, see? I had nothing. I had no part to play in this.
Fair.
Or just say it was a bit or something like that.
Fair.
Just get away with it. I would have to double down and be like, that was jokes, right? That was really funny that Chris agreed. Thanks, Chris. I'd be like, thanks, Chris, for agreeing to play into this little thing. Like, he's a really good sport.
Fair,
stuff
fair,
like that.
fair.
And I'm hoping there wasn't enough galley in the queue to make up the comments to prove me wrong.
Because that's the thing. Because if it's behind like a screen where it's just you, the cameraman, and Chris, and no one else can see, then you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But if there's a queue thing where everyone can see you, charged.
Yeah, 100%.
Charge, bro.
Because it always takes one comment with enough replies of being like, that's not what happened.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, he came in, tried to dap him. Chris grabbed him like a bitch.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
I've got the POV.
Yeah, 100%. James was stumbling, and then when he let go, he didn't even say thanks. He didn't say anything. He didn't even beef him about it. He just shut down, and the screen just brushed him off.
Yikes, bro.
Yeah, it's terrifying, bro.
It's terrifying.
Ellis, he had the crowd in a literal chokehold last night.
Seriously.
In a trance.
You wouldn't believe.
Trance
In a
is right.
trance.
Who's more better with the crowd in that, Usher or Chris?
Chris.
Is he?
Chris is
He's a lot more smoother.
It's not even smooth. He
Yeah.
doesn't pay. Usher plays into the audience a lot.
Right.
Like he makes his whole thing
Yeah.
about like me, you,
Right.
we're here together, and the women are just losing it.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't care about you.
Yeah,
Chris could, they had a stage here and a stage here, right?
Yeah.
And he had some zip line thing to swing him over here. I promise you now,
Jesus.
he could have said, stay there, and he would have walked on girls' faces from one stage to the other, and they would have thanked him for it.
Yeah, facts.
He could have walked on all of their faces over there, and they would have been like, thank God,
my God.
and just have a boot print on their face,
touched me,
and just like, thank fuck for that. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's
insane.
It really was insane.
Fucking hell.
Aura.
Aura,
through the roof.
next level aura, bro.
Through the roof, bro.
Fair play. Daddy Fantasy?
Let's get it.
So long story short, and I told you basically that's it. I told you Zayden has a second signet.
Yeah.
And he can read he's got the illegal signet and he can read people's intentions. That was I loved reading that. Yeah, that was a twist. That's what I read on the plane. Yeah. So she's clocked his second signet, etc. Sexy, bro.
Okay.
So anyway, from now, lock in, because there's a lot to say.
Okay, go.
And spoiler alert. I know all of it's spoiler, but fuck me.
Yeah.
Right, so anyway, as I said, he's told her he's got a second signet, he can read intentions, etc. And they were getting attacked by Bear, Wyvern, and Venin, innit? And then she's put up her own wards in Arisha, where he lives, and all of the all of the wyvern just died
Okay.
on the floor. So they're like, all right, cool, we've got this, we've got that, etc., etc. And then they realized that all the venin and wyvern are attacking Bascaeth. So they don't want, obviously, the academy to be burnt to the ground or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they're like, so basically Violet was like, I'm going. And her brother Brennan and Zayden were like, no, you can't go. She was like, you man, I'm fucking going.
Yeah.
I can't let all these students die. They don't know what's about to happen, etc., etc. So they fly to Bascaeth. There's bare of them, man. They land there and are like, you need to protect your wards, you need to protect this, you need to protect that. And Lilith is there, Violet's mum is there.
Yeah.
And she's like, what are you doing here, you man are traitors, blah, blah, blah. She's like, bro, your wards are gonna be under attack, etc., etc., etc. And they're like, no, they're not. Like, they can't, no one can get to them. No one knows where they are but me and a few of the other generals. It's protected. They're not gonna be able to get there. And plus, the venin can't even get past the wards to even think about getting to them. Violet's like, please fucking trust me. We need to go down there and check. Bro? So they bop down there. Lilith's like, fine, whatever the fuck. Let's go check the wards, yeah? Walk. Takes them into these dungeons. They see this huge ward stone, bro. And everything's like, cool. Like, is this what you were worried about? Blah, 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 blah. As they're walking, getting closer and closer, they see a dragon in there. And they're like, what the fuck? So all of them man are like, what the fuck is there a dragon doing in there?
Yeah.
Violet's like, I know that dragon. It's Jack Barlow's dragon. Because remember I told you they revived him?
Yeah.
Said it's Jack Barlow's dragon.
Yeah.
Jack Barlow comes from behind the rock, like Wagwan. He's got venin eyes, bro. Jack's a fucking venin, bro.
Oh, damn.
He's been a venin the whole time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he infiltrated the whole academy, bro. He's been a venin the whole time.
Oh, shit.
And his dragon swings its tail, breaks that ward down. Wards go down, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, smashes that bitch on the floor. All the wyvern now can just attack Bascaeth, bro. They're defenseless.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts. So Dane and fucking Violet kill Jack Barlow.
Yeah.
Oh no, they like stab him or some shit, kill his dragon, all this kind of thing. Adana was down there with them.
Okay.
10 was somewhere else, and Dana was down there with them.
Okay.
She breathed fire at him. It was buff.
Oh, she can do it?
Yeah, that's the first time she breathed fire.
Okay.
It was sexy.
Fair.
So anyway, they get there, they beat Jack Barlow, and Dane read his mind and was like, they're all waiting outside to fucking...
Dane read Jack's mind.
Jack's mind.
Okay.
It's like, they're all waiting outside, they're all gonna attack us. There's hundreds of them.
Fuck.
There's hundreds of them. Like, we need to like prepare.
Yeah.
So then the main general, General Melgren, I think his name is, with his big black dragon Kodak.
Yes, that's the number one dragon, right?
Number one dragon.
Yeah.
All of them, Lilith, all of the people, all of the riders, all of the Bascaeth, all come together to protect themselves against the wyvern. Long story short, it turns into a scrap,
I
man.
bet.
A fucking scrap,
fucking
bro. I can get into the details, but there's too many details, bro.
Yeah,
10
okay.
kills like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Violet goes gazing. And obviously her mum can control the weather. And
yes, I forgot about that,
Violet's
yeah.
powers are stronger when it's like raining and stormy because she uses the clouds as extra like focus for lightning, bro.
Okay.
So she's like, Mum, please. The mum's like, say less. Rah! Thunderstorm, bro.
Yeah.
She's like, cool. Bang, 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 bang. lightning.
Yeah.
It's wham, bro.
Okay.
It's wham. 10's fucking up other like wyvern, bro. It's sick. And then there was one sick moment, bro, where Violet lands. One of her boys gets his. I'm not gonna say who it was. Gets his leg chewed off by a wyvern, bro. So she's on the floor trying to protect him.
Yeah.
Save him. One of the venin drops down, and he's like, "What up, bitch? You're the one that the main player wants." Violet's like, "What?" And she's like, "I'm not allowed to kill you, but I can do whatever the fuck else I want with you."
Damn.
And she chokes her up. Anyway. Violet kills that one, and then another brer comes up. Another venin is like, cool, you're mine. He's way stronger. Chokes her, everything like that. She's looking off in the distance because she's told Andana to hide because she's not big enough or strong enough to be scrapping about this thing.
Yeah.
She tells Andana to hide. She looks in the distance and she can see a mountain, and all of a sudden this huge rock falls off this mountain, right? She's like, what the fuck? And she's like about to die.
Yeah.
Bro, the rock, literally, she said the way she describes it is this rock falls off the mountain. As it's falling, wings come out of the rock, fly straight down to the venin, land behind the venin, fire, burst. Bro, it was Andana because she's turned black now.
Oh,
so she can
snap.
just camouflage, bro. And then Violet's like, what the
snap.
fuck, bro? Like, I thought you were part of the mountain.
Yeah.
She was like, bro, I told you I can hide, G. Like, I've been here the whole time. She thought she dipped. Because she said, hide, get away from this battle. She thought she dipped. She just been camouflaged on the thing, bro.
Sick.
Save Violet's life. It was wham.
Sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was fucking wham.
Okay.
Anyway, so now she's trying to think, oh, we need to put the wardstone back up. So I don't know if I got into detail last time. In order to have a ward work, you have the stone, and then you need 6 dragons from all the different colors of dragon.
Yeah.
You need to put fire in
fire
it,
together at the
but
same
only
time.
one dragon can do one stone. So for example, 10 did the one that she did in Orisha.
Okay.
He was the black dragon for that.
Okay.
So Kodak needs to be the black dragon for this.
Okay.
Because they're the only 2 black dragons.
Okay.
So Kodak needs to be doing this one.
Okay.
And basically, long story short, they fix the wardstone. They need to start putting magic into it, and then they need the fire. Lilith has already told Violet before this now, your wardstone's not going to work. And then she's like, why? And she wouldn't tell her why. She was like, you'll find out one day, but your wardstone's not going to work. So she's like, whatever the fuck. And she's like, Mum, we can fix the stone. We can do this. She's like, you can't fix it. It's not going to work. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, Mum, trust me. We have to. They're all going to kill us. There's thousands of these wyvern. You have to trust me. So Mum's like, all right, bet. So they run down there, fix the stone, and then they need to put magic into it in order. So you need to basically, they say in there, it needs riders to slowly imbue magic into the stone for literally weeks to get enough magic for it to be like a working wardstone. And they don't have weeks. And what it would end up doing is, in order to get enough magic in there, one rider would have to burn out entirely to give it all of their magic.
Okay.
So they're down there, and what's ended up happening is while they're down there, the King Donnie of the Venin
For the Venin, yeah.
has pulled up,
Okay.
and he pulled up just before she'd run down to the wardstone.
Is this the same Donnie? Because obviously, I said I was listening to it. Is this the same Donnie where in book 1, where they're fighting them when they got ambushed, and he's like cloak? He's got like a cloak.
Different cloak. Different cloak. Yeah. So since then, where you've left off,
Yeah.
she's been having dreams about him.
Okay.
And in her dreams, he always catches her, and he's always like, I've been waiting for you. You're the one I want. So when she got caught earlier, before Ndana killed her, they were saying, you're the one he wants. You're the one. She was like, that can't be true, bro, because I've been dreaming about that.
Yeah.
That can't be true. This must be a coincidence thing. And then obviously another Venin is like, you're the one he wants. You're the storm wielder or whatever the fuck like that. And you're like, no. So Violet's panicked, bro. So anyway, her and Zayden and her mum and everything have seen him now, and he's about to attack. And then Zayden's like, you man go fix the wardstone. I'm gonna deal with Broski. It was rough. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with Broski.
Yeah.
And then Violet's like, you can't.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck are you
he's a
talking
big
about?
boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
And she's like, how do you know he's not just gonna fucking kill you?
Yeah.
And then he says, because he's here for me. And then Violet's like, what do you mean he's here for you? Because she thinks he's here for me.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't worry about it. It's here for me. He's here for me. So they're down now trying to fix the wardstone. So anyway, bro, it's crazy. They go down there. Her and her mum all go down there, etc., etc. While they're down there, Violet's like, I need to fix this. And she can feel in her connection with Zayden that Zayden's fighting homeboy. And then she can go in her mind and she can see through. So Scale is in her head. And then Scale's like, he's fighting. And then she can feel his shadow presence like getting smaller and smaller. So she's like, he's fucking dying. So she looks in her like mind's eye and can see through Scale's eyes. He's dashing shadows at homeboy.
Yeah.
He's like, boom, boom, you're boring. Boom, 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 you're boring, mate. You're a pussy. Boom, boom, boom. Zayden's like, your mum, ba, ba, ra, ga, 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 ga. He's never faced a challenge like this.
Yeah.
Ga, 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 shadow. And he's like, you're boring. And then he's smacking Zayden. He's toying with him, smacking him about Zayden's rot. And he's like, stand up. And Zayden's like, bro, I'm close to burnout. I'm close to burnout.
Yeah.
And Broski's toying with me.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're going at that. She's like, fuck, he's gonna die. So then Violet's like, fuck that, Zayden can't die. She starts risking burnout to put all of her power into the wardstone. Because obviously, like I said, they need bare of them to put the power in. And as this is going on, I missed a bit, sorry. Before she goes down there, she's like, I can fix the wardstone. I told you, her mum's told her your wardstone's not gonna work.
Yes.
And she had they had 2 journals, right?
Okay.
From the original 6.
Okay.
Who said, oh, you need the 6 dragons from each color to put fire into it, and that's what makes it work, etc., etc. Her brethren, who has been deciphering another journal, was like, there's something wrong with our journal. The 6 is not a 6, it's a 7, because it's in an old dead language. She's like, it's not a 7. So Violet's like, that's impossible, it can't be a 7. And she's like, it is, it's a fucking 7. There's like, but there's not 7 races of dragon. So what are we supposed to do? And she's like, I don't know. So anyway, she deeped something. So she doesn't speak on it, but she's like, I've deeped something. And she tells Kodak, I need you, 10's done the other one. I need you to come with me and blow fire in this one. Kodak's like, it's also illegal to talk to another person's dragon. So 10 was like, don't fucking talk to him. He's going to kill you. She was like, I have no choice. And then she says to him, but even as a reader, you don't know what she's talking about. She says to him, I know you know. Come with me and blow this thing. And I'm not going to tell anyone what I know, but you better come with me. So he's like, all right, cool. And Dan's like, what the fuck? Because this thing that she's talking to Kodak about, 10 doesn't even know. So she's pulled up and then she's like, it's 7, it's 7, it's 7. Long story short, they get down there and she's putting her power in and she turns to Andana and she's like, Andana, I know. And then Andana's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I know. And he's like, well gone, what do you know? And then she's like, the whole time since you were gold back in the day, I've seen your scales slowly change. But every time I look at you, you're a different shade of black to 10. And it's not making sense. And I've always wondered the way the light reflects on your scales, it's not making sense to me why you look different. But I thought it's because you're young that you'll turn into a proper black dragon. And then she starts smirking and she's like, swear. And she's like, you're the 7th. Apparently there is a 7th color of dragon, which is like a dark purple, that they're like unicorns. They're like a crazy rare breed that no one even knows about, apart from the dragon elders. So even 10 didn't even know that this type of dragon exists. So Andana is the only one in the entire world. And she intentionally didn't hatch for 650 years until she heard the other dragons talking about Violet and how she's the like weak daughter of a fucking, she's like one of a kind rider. She shouldn't be alive. And Andana was like, that sounds like me. I'm one of a kind. I'm this, I'm that. I think I found my person. So Andana actually hatched literally
intentionally for her
to be with Violet.
Okay.
So bro, Violet's putting all of her power in it. And Violet's like, as soon as the power's done, blow your fucking fire on this thing. I need you, Kodak, and all the other colors to blow this thing on here. And I promise I'm not gonna tell you a secret. But she's like, goodbye, this is the end. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna burn out so Xaden doesn't die. So they're putting her, and her mum, Lilith's in there, innit? And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, Violet, stop. And she's like, shut up, mum.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. She's like, stop. She's like, I know what I'm doing. So then, long story short, she was doing that. Do you remember Liam's sister?
Yes, the one that hates Violet.
Yeah. She's learned to love Violet now because Violet gave her a bunch of Liam's letters. And each one of Liam's letters, Liam's always like, oh, Violet's so cool. She's this. I know you're going to have a grudge against her, but she's cool. She's really, really nice. She's not her mom. She's not this. So anyway, her power is what they call a siphon. So she can draw power from anything else and put it into something else. So
same like Brennan?
Or similar same like the guy who saved Brennan's life. 10's old rider.
Yes.
Before Violet. Yeah.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
So she has the same power as him.
Okay, cool.
So Lilith clocks it, can see that Violet's about to die, grabs Sloane, has her name, grabs Sloane, and was like, put my fucking power in that stone right now. Sloane's like, you're gonna die. She was like, my daughter's about to die. You better fucking do it right now. And Violet's like, Mom, no, don't you dare. She's like, fucking do it now. Do it now. And basically Violet's burnt out, but there's not enough power in the stone yet. So she's like, fucking Sloane, do it now. Smacks her, do it now. Sloane's like, I'm not gonna do it, I can't do it. Violet's like, don't you fucking dare do it. You'll kill my mom, don't you dare. And then Lilith's like, shut the fuck up. Isn't your brother Liam? She's like, yeah, my brother was Liam. She was like, that means your mom and your dad were such and such. She was like, yeah, they were my parents. She was like, I killed them myself. I fucking loved it. And I made you and your brother watch. It was hilarious to me. It was fucking hilarious to me. Those pathetic, and their screams, choking, funny. And Sloane's like, what are you doing? And she's like, take my power now. And put it in that stone. And she's like, I can't. And she was like, I've murdered your whole family. I'm the reason that your brother got killed. I'm the reason. I sent his ass, even though she didn't. She was like, I sent his ass over there to be killed. Joke ting. You and your whole family are fucking jokers. And you're dirty little Mark breeds, bro. You're all butters, bro.
Breeds.
And then Snow's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
And she's like, God. She takes it. She takes her power. Never speak of my brother like that again. Takes her power. Lilith drops to her knees. Powerless, bro.
Yeah.
Drops to her knees.
Yeah.
Stone slams the power in the Warstone.
Yeah.
Warstone kicks up.
Yeah.
Kills all the Wyvern, bro.
Fair.
Kills all the Wyvern.
Yeah.
Venin are drained out and they dip. So that's the end of that story. Lilith's dead, bro. Violet's barely alive.
Yeah.
Brennan's barely alive. Zayden's barely alive.
Yeah.
And they're like, guys, we did it. We beat this battle, etc., etc., etc. So then, at the end of the first book, they did a Zayden POV.
Yes.
They do another Zayden POV at the end of this book.
Okay.
And it starts off when he says to Violet, he's here for me. So the last chapter is Zayden's POV of he's here for me.
Yeah, and then his battle with...
And then his battle with Homeboy.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting. Yeah.
basically, before we cut to Violet's POV, Violet sees Zayden. He's kind of beat up.
Yeah.
At the end of the battle.
Yeah.
And then Violet's like, what happened? Obviously, we saved it. I did the Warstone. And Zayden's like, I killed him. And she's like, you killed him? And he's like, yeah, I killed him. It was a tough battle. And she's thinking, big man, when I checked the mental thing, you were murked.
Yeah.
Like, how did you
He was
manage to
slapping
kill
you
him?
up,
But like, obviously you're my man, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, you're the shadow daddy. I'm not surprised, but like, damn, like, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That's the king of the fucking guys. Like, you murked him. It's insane.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I murked him still. Like, but he's like, Zayden's rocked by it, and she can't understand what's wrong with him. Like, he's just won like a serious battle. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So anyway, cuts to Zayden's POV. We start the chapter. He's here for me. Violet's thinking, but I'm the one that's been having dreams about him. So how is he here for you? Cuts to Zayden's POV, and he's like, I know he's here for me. And then she dips, and he's like, this is the in my dreams every night. So Zayden's been having dreams about him as well. And then in Zayden's dream, he comes for him, and they battle and everything like that. So he knows. So anyway, cuts to that. They're fighting. All the Wyvern are chasing Scale, so Scale can't help him. He's fighting, throwing shadows. Your mum, throwing shadows. You're a pussy. Smack. Knocks him to his knees. Zayden's like, I'm gonna die. And then the Venin's like, they're like sage. They call him a sage, innit? The sage Venin's like, bro, stand up. You're weak. And then Zayden's like, bro. And then do you know what he says to him? He's like, bro, I can't wait to kill you and go and kill that little girlfriend of yours. Then it's like, stop.
Yeah.
You're taking it too far.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I can't wait. Your weak ass is going to be gone and I'm going to have fun with her. I'm going to have fun with that little Violet. That little Stormwielder, I'm going to have fun with that.
Damn.
That power. So then the guy's like, do it. Zayden's like, shut up. And he's talking about what he's been telling him in his dreams every night. He's like, do that thing I've been telling you in your dreams every night. Do it. Zayden's like, no. And then Scale's like, don't you fucking dare.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to his mind and he's like, I need to save Violet and I can feel all this power beneath me. So then Scale's like, don't you fucking dare do it. Zayden's like, I've got no choice.
Yeah.
Zayden turns Venin, takes the power from the earth, because that's how they get their power.
Yeah.
They take the life out of everything.
Okay.
He turns Venin, takes the power from the earth, kills the sage guy.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's how he killed him.
How does he turn into Venin?
Bro, he could just feel the power. And that's why the sage has been going into his mind. So apparently, the way people turn Venin is they have an uncontrollable need for power.
Interesting.
And then once their uncontrollable need for power gets to a certain level, they can feel power in everything.
Yeah.
And then they can start taking the power, just draining it from stuff.
Fuck.
Yeah, so Scale could feel that he was getting there. And the urge to save Violet, he knew he needed power to save Violet.
Yes.
And that urge to save Violet was giving him the power to sense the magic in all the earth. So when Violet's thinking, this guy's about to die, he's getting murked, and then all of a sudden he's killed him, it's because he turned Venom and just took the power. And Scale's like, do not take that fucking power, bro. You'll turn Venom. And he's like, I have no choice. I have to save the love of my life. Took the power. But murked him.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And at the end, they cut down now. He's not told Violet what happened. He's not told anyone what's happened.
Of course.
Scale, he's told Scale, don't you tell anyone.
Yeah.
He's gone. It cuts to his POV to end the book. He goes down into a dungeon and he sees Jack Barlow in a prison cell. And he's like, how do I get rid of it? And Jack's like, there is no getting rid of it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, bro.
So wait, what was the communication with Zayden and Violet when Zayden told Violet, I've killed Donnie? Was this communication?
It was face to face.
But
After the whole battle's done.
But doesn't he look like Venom?
Nah, not at the start. Not at the start. It's the more powerful they are, and the more they've drained from the earth and all that. That's when they start to turn. So right now she can't tell.
Preliminary stage.
Base level.
So he's Venom.
Yeah. Base level.
Okay.
Base level Venom, bro. And now he's done it once. That's it. The cycle starts.
Yeah, okay.
And now so he's gone down to Jack and been like, how do I cure it?
Yeah.
And Jack's like, joke thing, bro. You don't cure it. You just get hungry for it. Book ends. He's like, he goes, I guess we're all just part of the same fucked up family. Book's done. Yeah, bro.
That's a good ending.
Yeah, it was a good ending.
The plot does thicken.
Yeah, it was a good ending, bro. Zayden's turned Venom, bro, and he like a vampire, he wants it gone.
Fuck.
And then, yeah, Jack was like, you're gonna get thirsty for it.
Fuck. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting,
very,
bro.
Very, very, very interesting.
It was juicy.
All right, man.
So yeah, that is the last Daddy Fantasy for Iron Flame.
Yeah.
And as I said, I'm not gonna start Onyx Storm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that off until Rebecca starts dropping some new scripts on us. So next Daddy Fantasy will be the start of A Court of Thorn and Roses. Cool. So I'm gonna start that like today. Get a couple days reading time in, and the next time I record, I'll have my first update for A Court of Thorn and Roses. So I'm gassed.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gassed, man. I'm definitely considering this book club situation.
Fair play.
I think I might do it.
Fair play.
But we'll see how this book series. I think there's like 5 of these Johns.
Yeah, so I've heard. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to really go for it.
Yeah.
But no, that those 2 books, fantastic.
Fair play.
Fantastic.
Fair play.
I'm gassed.
Fair play.
But anyway,
that was an ending.
Yeah, it was, bro.
That was an ending.
Bro, how do you get rid of it? You can't, bro. You just get thirsty. Yeah.
Damn, indeed.
Right, guys, we're going to charge it there. Thank you very, very much. That was a fucking fun episode.
It was a fun episode.
As always, get your whoops, guys. Get involved with the Snatched and 60.
Sir.
Get your heights.
Come on.
And
don't forget the rules.
Don't forget the rules. And yeah, let's have some fun with it. Love, love, love.
Gang, gang, gang.